Cool. Hi guys. This is Chris from Dorahacks. Very happy to have you guys today. Um, this is the project demo session for the Avalanche Hackathon. It is a 5 million prize pool hackathon for all the participants to compete. And we all know that the Avalanche ecosystem is becoming much bigger and becoming more mature than before. And there's a lot of opportunities inside the ecosystems. And we are really looking forward to see and find the next superstar project to stand out from the hackathon. And today we are very happy to have three projects with us, which are Dela, Solaunch, and Forart.ai. And we are happy to have Frank, who is the founder of the Alpha Coin Fund and co-founder of the 98K DAO, with us today. So without further ado, let's welcome the first project to start, which is the Solaunch. Yeah, Suzanne, it's your time.
Can you put me on the main stream? Thank you. All right. Let me get started. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Susan. I'm the CEO of Solaunch. I'm here to present you Solaunch and give you a very brief introduction about our project. So Solaunch, as you can tell from our name, is a launchpad. We're the first contagious launchpad for DeFi, art, and games. We encourage our investors to invest early in future trends. So a lot of you may feel confused about what is contagious. So contagious is a unique marketing strategy we use in our ideal platform where people can invite 5 friends and get double allocation. And the friends can invite another friends. That is why we call it contagious. So it's this unique marketing strategy. We are the first contagious launchpad. Now, in a short word, Solaunch is an ideal platform, decentralized ideal platform for projects from different crypto chains. We now support 4 networks. They are Ethereum, Avalanche, BNB, and also Solana. So why do we start Solaunch? So before we start this project, we have done quite a bit of survey and we collected this data. According to this graph, starting from January 2020 to July 2021, we saw a rapid increasing number of projects start raising funds through IDO. And also, we asked projects around us, since we're doing projects ourselves, we asked them about how long does it take for an ideal project to get launched on an ideal platform. And the average answer is 2 to 3 months. And that's a lot of time to wait, right? So we think there is a huge market potential for a launchpad. That's why we launched Solaunch in the first place. So based on the data we collected, we summarized 4 bottlenecks of the current industry. One is ideal platforms support either EVM chains or Solana. That means they don't support both EVM chains and Solana at the same time. But in our platform, in our case, we support, as I put it, multiple chains, right? And the secondly is the long wait list on or ideal platforms. And that is a pain point of the current industry. And the third one, which I think is the most important one why we launched Solaunch. The ideal lottery tier system set higher barriers for new incomers. After we done the research, we found out that a lot of ideal platforms set very complicated rules for newcomers. Right? For example, the lottery system or the tier system. In a lottery system, people have to complete certain very complicated tasks to get whitelisted. But getting whitelisted doesn't necessarily guarantee a spot in the IDO. They have to go through a lottery again. So there's a very limited number of people who get into IDO. And in the tier system, they set up different tiers for different skate tokens. People have to own the native token of the IDO platform in order to get into IDO. So they set very high barriers for new incomers, right? Especially those who don't want to purchase the native tokens, or who don't want to pay a lot of money to get into IDO. So we as Solaunch actually lower the barriers. It's like when you're playing a game, there are a lot of people who directly pay the money and get to the certain level, right? But there are always those people who don't want to pay the money and they want to get to the certain level by completing the different tasks. In our case, Solaunch do the same thing. We even if you don't own the native token of our IDO platform, you can get into IDO by completing different tasks. I'll explain that later. And then the last bottleneck is KYC connects too much private data. So I know that KYC actually ensures the security of the platform, right? But there are some people out there who don't want to release their personal privacy. And I believe the basic principle of the crypto industry when it's firstly launched is the being decentralized. So that's why we have our strengths. We summarize 4 strengths. So in our Solaunch IDO platform, we have the contagious marketing, which I explained in the beginning. When you use the contagious marketing, you can quickly accumulate a large number of early stage supporters, not only for our community, but also for the IDO projects community. And secondly, our IDO is not only exclusive to our token holders, which means we do not only care about the community members of our project. We also care about the community members of the IDO projects. They don't have to get our token to get into the IDO. They can just complicate it. We offer another option, right? They can complete several tasks to get into IDO too. This is an option. They can also stake the tokens to get into IDO. That is another option. So for example, if they don't want to stake the tokens, we do NFT giveaways. They can collect 5 NFTs to get into IDO, right? This is another option. So this lowers the barriers for new incomers. And then we support Solana and EVM compatible chains, which means we welcome projects from different blockchains, and we give the users more wider range to choose from those very quality projects. And then no KYC. We believe that users' privacy is our priority. That's about our strength. And then apart from the services we provide, apart from the IDO regular services, we also provide INO, which is initial NFT offering. So people will launch NFT or DeFi projects or GameFi projects on our platform. And then later we will build an NFT marketplace. So since we launched Solaunch, we have accumulated over 10,000 valid registered website users through contagious marketing, and our Twitter users and the community members have passed 50,000. So here is our roadmap. We're currently in Q1, where we have finished the multi-chain development, and also we support 4 chains, which I will show you later in our official website. And now we're heading Q2, where we'll finish IDO smart contract, NFT launch smart contract, and we'll support another blockchain, Polkadot. And most importantly, we'll have our Solaunch family launch. And in Q3, we'll aim to launch NFT marketplace. Okay, so that's so much about the brief introduction. Now, I would like to show you the official website of Solaunch, so you can see that we have these chains supported. Can you guys see my website? Okay, so where you need to log in, you have to pass reCAPTCHA. And here is, yes, and here is where you connect your wallet. As you can see, we have 3 optional networks, Solana, Avalanche, and BNB. When you choose Solana, the corresponding wallet show up. When you choose Avalanche, and these are the wallet and then BNB. And here is where our contagious marketing happening. When you click invite, you have to finish 3 tasks. Invite 5 friends are the most important one, and then you will double your allocation. You can check your friends' account and registration time here. Okay, I believe that's the end of my presentation.
Yeah, awesome. Frank, do you have any questions for Susan?
Hi. Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you, Frank.
So, what kind of like NFT project you prefer to launch in your launchpad?
What kind of NFT projects? Of course, the high quality NFT projects where they have like good community or they have good product. Either would be one of the options.
Okay. Do they have to be like functional? They can be the asset in the games. Is that what you prefer?
Actually, no, but we do have a certain standards when we are selecting projects. We don't just select random projects. You know, for example, they're investors, they're partners, and their community and their code. Is their code open source? That kind of standards.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any questions for now.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I see there are a couple questions from the community. The first one is the launch distribution process equal to everyone, or is a certain pool created and from that pool in the form of?
Yeah, actually, we didn't set up a lot of complicated rules for now because we haven't issued our tokens yet. But for our native token's name is SLH. We have 2 pools. One is for first come, first serve, okay? And another one is the double allocation pool where you have to invite 5 friends. So this is like no barriers. It's like everyone has access to our SLH ideal.
Gotcha. Yeah, and another question from the audience is, can investors with small budgets also benefit from your launch?
I saw one question from the private
Yeah,
chat. Yeah, how does the native token capture value, right? So the native token has several utility. One is for staking for incentives. Another one is people hold the tokens have the right to vote for the projects they want to be launched on our project on our ideal platform, and they can also token holders can also join participating our DAO governance. If you're interested in that part, we have the white paper released, and also you can visit our official website for more details.
Yep. Yeah, and I guess that's it for now. Thank you very much, Susan, for the presentation. Appreciate your time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move to the next project. Hank, it's your time. Yeah.
Hi, thanks. Hey, Chris. Well, great presentation from Susan. I guess it's my turn. Okay, I'm going to share you guys my screen first. Here we go. Share screen. Okay. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to move on. Hey, everyone. My name's Hank. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know, it depends on where you are. Well, it's my great pleasure to present you Forart.ai. We create to earn, we socialize to earn. So before I introduce Forart.ai, I would like to discuss the social, let's say, the issues in this industry. First of all, NFT event ownership problem. Well, I guess NFT is becoming a symbol of identity on the chain. Users can, just change their avatars on social media, such as Twitter or Instagram, to NFT avatars and to identify members and fans of a certain community. However, everyone can just freely find an NFT screenshot or picture image to be the event of their own on social account. There is no effective or fast ownership verification mechanism, which really violates the rights of the NFT owner. Secondly, NFT platforms really lack social functions. So, for instance, a well-known NFT trading platforms such as OpenSea, Solaunch, they mainly provide NFT creation, trading, auction, display, but lack the function of communication among NFT enthusiasts. Last but not least, the relationship between NFT enthusiasts and artists, there are huge gaps there. Anyone can create NFT in OpenSea, but personal creation lacks IP effect and is extremely hard to get recognition, right? So before communicating with NFT enthusiasts, the artist's creation is also dominated by his or her own interests and ideas, which is also very easy to form a gap. Therefore, if there is a co-creation mechanism between NFT artists and enthusiasts, it would give foreplay to artists' creative talents and enthusiasts' interests as well as suggestions. So forming a collision, I want to say, of NFT's artistic creation to produce, let's say, unexpected favorable results. So now I want to introduce you Forart.ai. So Forart is the first NFT social platform to provide AI technology-driven NFT SaaS services. It integrates NFT artwork creation and social networks for one-click services for NFT creation, publishing, and also sharing. Okay, so now I want to share you guys a bit more. So when I say AI-powered SaaS services, so Forart will provide unified and standard SaaS services for the NFT ecosystem, launch AI-assisted NFT creation protocols, so creation protocols for NFT artists and NFT enthusiasts, and also just basic services such as NFT mining, NFT social networking, and NFT blind box. Okay, so the Forart.ai SaaS service is like a piece of Lego brick. Users can choose the kit that best suits their needs, or arrange and combine different Lego modules to build a brand new artwork and game plan. Okay, so this is what I mean by AI-powered SaaS services. And also, I talked about co-NFT. So Forart provides a direct co-NFT space for NFT artists and enthusiasts, so that artistic inspiration and market demand can be, let's say, can be consistent on the Forart platform. So Forart enables the NFT artists to design NFT artwork trades of various themes in Forart.ai's co-NFT pools. We're going to get to details later, but users can choose their favorite NFT trades to create unique artwork. So when the quantity of the artwork created reaches the maximum limit set by the artist, Forart will launch the sale and listing the NFT collection on multiple marketplaces. After the Forart social platform goes live, the NFT collections will launch on the Forart social platform as well. The revenue and royalties of NFT sales will be distributed to artists, creators, and also the Forart platform at given rates. And obviously, we have the rates here, right? Okay. Next, social NFT. That's something I touched on the industry, one of the industry issues. Okay, so creation and transaction of co-NFT will be posted on social platform on Forart. So the higher the activity of NFT artists and creators, the higher the popularity of the NFTs they co-create, and the higher the NFT mining APY they can enjoy. Meanwhile, fans who like it will get FTA token mining revenue as well. So Forart is committed to provide an AI-driven DIY NFT social platform which unites NFT artists, NFT enthusiasts, and also platform users, and uses the SaaS service provided by Forart to create NFT that everyone enjoys. Okay, so this is about a social NFT. Now I want to show you guys DAPP. So different from traditional NFT creation, GAN-driven NFT generator can directly transform text into artwork based on the needs and description of the artist. It's very simple and straightforward. I'm going to show you guys later. So you just need to describe what you want to see. AI-driven NFT generator would transform your words into images. The result may, just probably beyond your imagination and blows your mind away. Okay, so I have a video here I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, and I will explain when I'm playing this. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going to pause it here.
Your work can feel much smoother with money.
Here we go. Okay, so just like what I mentioned, so this is a co-NFT, right? So here you can create your own NFT artwork, and this was launched by Harp. So this is a demonstration of creating Hyperteam. So we just launched this. We just kicked this off last week. As you guys can see, the maximum quantity is 2,000, and currently 211 have already been created by 144 creators. Okay, and here we go. Okay, I want to pause here for a minute. I just want to explain the benefits for Hyperteam creators or any other NFT artwork creators. So there are three main benefits. First of all, each NFT you create will get 50 FTA tokens. Okay. Secondly, you will acquire 10% of the sales revenue and royalty. Okay. And also, you will get the Forart FTA token airdrops. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here it explains the process of creating a hyperteam. So these are all the hyperteams has been created by our creators. And this is a process. So you can choose different clothes, different backgrounds, different hats, different tents, different stuff, and different elements. So anything you like. So these are different features being used for this NFT artwork, for the hyperteam. And here we have a style transfer. See, so you get two different styles and it will be transferred onto one image. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the video I want to share with you guys. Now I'm going to pause this. I don't need this anymore, and I'm going to go back. Okay, perfect. So that was the DAPP I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, sorry, just a bit of information about Hyperteam, just in case you guys are wondering. So Hyperteam is the first co-NFT artwork on Forart.ai. He was created by well-known NFT designer Monica. I believe many of you guys heard Monica before, but Hyperteam is actually able to travel to different countries, even though we are having COVID, but he's able to travel. I'm not allowed to travel, but he's able to travel. And the fans will actually vote to decide which country he would go to. He will also share NFTs with the cultural, let's say, cultural characteristics of that country. So during this period, the minters with the most co-NFTs will have the power to purchase these special NFTs and have full art club privileges. And also, I want to let you guys know 6% of the income of Hyperteam NFTs will be donated to cultural heritage foundations and organizations around the world. Okay, that's our commitment. Okay, now I want to move on to the next slide. Perfect. So our FTA token values, like I talked about this, like you're going to get tokens from us, right? But what you can do with these tokens. So these are the main values of our tokens. So they can be donated, they can be used to like, and also they are used to governance and reward. They're also obviously they can be used for trading, and if there is an inflation, we will also burn the token. And you can also even use our FTA token to pay for the AI-driven SaaS fee. Okay, so these are the main values of our FTA tokens, and some grants. So we ranked in number 3 in Silo Hackathon at APAC. We also won the judges select prize in the Coronas Hackathon. Now we are in the Avalanche Hackathon, obviously, and we are also joining the Solana Reptile Hackathon as well. Okay, so these are a few grants I want to share with you guys. Okay, and our team. Once again, my name is Hank. I am the CFO. Jason, who is our CEO. We also have Devin, who is our CTO. So we have around 80 members. based in China and also Canada. So we have a very diverse and international team. Okay. We also have an advisor from Germany. He is the founder of Silo Starter and also Devs Heavens. He is a crypto enthusiast and advisor since 2013. Besides the role of an advisor for us, he is actually one of our investors. So I want to let you guys know we are in the process of C round, and we already have investors on board. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is our roadmap. This project was kicked off in Q3 2021, so last year. So we deployed the NFT creation smart contract to Silo last year, Q4. Okay, and we also released our NFT marketplace function last year, Q4. Currently, so Q1 of this year, we launched co-NFT function on Solana mainnet, and also smart contract has been deployed on Avalanche testnet. Okay, so this is our profit model. There is AI kits gas fee and also NFT collection sales revenue. There are also fees on SaaS API service, and also we collect co-NFT royalties, obviously. Okay, so these are the revenue channels. Okay, here we go. And I obviously want to keep in touch with all of you guys. So these are our contact info. I also want to invite you guys to join our co-NFT, especially the judges. Please do join us to co-NFT. Okay, that is everything I would like to share with you guys tonight.
Yep, Frank, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, I have more question for this project. And what is valuation of this project for now? Like same with the advice wrong?
Sorry, did you say the value?
Yeah.
Value. I want to say 18 million, but I have is Jerry online? I don't want to give you the wrong number, but I believe it's 18 million.
Okay, 18 million.
18 million US.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I remember you mentioned about like you like are you going to use like some profit to buy back the token?
Yes, and just like what I introduced, if there is inflation, we will also burn FTA tokens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who going to like manage this this fund?
Well, this is managed by our platform, by our team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And and actually, I invest in a gallery in Shanghai. So if you want more cooperate with this sort of things, so we can talk more about
That would be perfect. So how do we get in touch with you? That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Dorahacks could help you guys to connect.
Oh, that's great. Fabulous. I love it.
Yeah. And yeah, sorry for interrupting.
It's okay. I finished my question.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I've seen a couple questions from the audience. So the first one is, do you guys have any plan to immigrate to the not immigrate, to integrate to the Phantom and Polygon network in the future?
That is a great question. To be very honest, I don't have any. I'm not aware of any plans, in that direction. But I don't think Jerry is online. But can I get back to you to this question, Chris?
Well, this is actually not from me. It's actually
I know,
from
yeah, it's from online, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And another question is gonna be, since the components are fixed, does the form of the code NFT affect the diversity and value of the NFT?
No, because we have. Well, first of all, it's not fixed because I want to show you. So it's not really fixed. There are hundreds of thousands of different options. So basically, there are um, unlimited different options or groups, because there are limited options in terms of the elements, but there are unlimited options of groups. So it depends on how you put them together, how you integrate them, because the maximum number is 2000, for instance, right? So everything would be under 2000, so it won't affect the value, if that makes any sense to you.
Yep. And I don't see more questions coming up, so I guess that's it for today. Thanks, Hank, for the presentation. Good to see you again, and looking forward to see how it goes in the future about the Forart.ai. Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna move to the last but not least, the project for today. Radha from the Dela team. Feel free to start when you're ready. Radha, you unmute yourself, so you need to unmute first.
Hello. Let me start my screen. Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see.
Does it show my screen right now?
Yeah, it is showing right now.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, I want to thank Dorahacks team for that hackathon. They just enormously helped us. It was very kind of them during the previous days. We got a lot of assistance from them. I just want to thank, and I just want to thank the judges for participating that even today. And I just want to exclusively thank to Katherine on the behalf of MEXC Exchange, because they are a long-term supporter of Avalanche ecosystem, and I am an investor of Avalanche ecosystem and a trader, and it is really great getaway for the people who are not familiar with the DeFi, especially on Avalanche fields. Just they can use that exchange and access many Avalanche-based tokens and the projects. It is a great gateway, and I really respect, and I am very honored to be here. I am investing and trading Bitcoin and the tokens over 6-7 years. I was selected to be Binance market maker at 2019 to 2020 sometime. And I was one of the top traders at the Binance. So that project is continuing developing over 1.5 years. And we were developing in secret, and our target was one of the hackathon. And later on, we decided to wait for Dorahacks, because one of our advisors investor of the Dorahacks, so he suggested us to wait for Dorahacks. I don't want to disclose their relation with Dorahacks because I don't have much details, but as far as I know, they are the investor, and we really like the idea and the concept. Basically, what we are trying to do is we are planning to build a blockchain payment aggregator for the goods and services, and our end goal is bring e-commerce to blockchain. And there are a couple of serious problems why the e-commerce currently don't present it on the blockchain, and we are trying to find a solution for that. If you are planning to bring e-commerce to blockchain, and the first research you need to check is a Bitcoin white paper. At Bitcoin white paper, in page 1, at the introduction, Satoshi says, there is a needed electronic payment system based on a cryptographic proof instead of trust, allowing any two parties to transact directly with each other without need of a trust third party. Transactions that are computationally impractical to reverse could protect seller from frauds, and the routine escrow mechanism could easily implemented to protect buyers. Bitcoin is on the ecosystem over a decade, and yet there is no trust, and there is no good solid escrow solution. And what we are trying to do is find a good escrow solution for develop e-commerce, which is referred at Bitcoin white paper. The solutions have been introduced over a decade, not practical so far, and many people still suffer from the fraud. So we consider that as a serious problem, and we are trying to bring a serious solution for that. It is our demo presentation, so I won't be presenting on deck or any PowerPoint presentation. So you can see the website links here, and you can directly go and check our demo. Always alive, and just there's no problem of connection. So I will be showing the premiere of our product very first time since we were developing it still. It is our landing page. Basically, what you will do, you can mint an NFT and symbolize your NFT for the goods and the services you are planning to offer on the blockchain. So by this way, we will be pegging and bonding NFTs with the real world assets or your goods or your services, however you want. So we don't interfere what kind of goods or services you want to present on the blockchain. So it is not our problem. Our idea is to represent them as NFTs when the e-commerce or a transaction happen and the blockchain, it is only one way out. We see a transaction sent from Alice to Bob, okay, but it is one way. We don't know the reason, what happened, why they are sending that transaction. Is that two wallets belong to one person, or there is a commerce or fraud or hacking? We don't know that. And our aim to bring a meaning and transparency. Is there any trading deal or not? So people can mint and symbolize their services or goods on the chain. By this way, we will be able to observe and analyze it as a e-commerce action. You can buy it with trust because we have a new escrow mechanism. We developed it fully on chain, and it will be protecting the buyers. Because if you read the Bitcoin white paper, you will see the main idea of Bitcoin is to protect sellers. So, and it causes Satoshi says, it will cause a tolerable amount of fraud. He say here a certain percentage of the fraud is accepted as unavoidable. So if we think right now the fraud percentage is much above level of the tolerable. And for that reason, the regulators and the governments try to regulate that ecosystem because they don't consider it a trustful and a solid source, and there is lots of illiquid funds ecosystem, so it demotivates the sellers to present their goods or service on the chain. And after a long-term research while we start developing that, we intend to work on what we need and how we can be successful. That project is only funded by me, so I have made lots of money from cryptocurrencies, and I decided to invest them to ecosystem and try to build something meaningful. It was my goal, and for that reason, just I spent my money on something I believe, and we didn't need any funding, and we have a very small community because we didn't need to shill or make marketing. We just focus on building. You can see our white paper here. So I hold a PhD degree on law, and you can read our white paper. We mostly focus on the problems, and I wrote it in an academic level, and it will be on our website right now. You can go and check from our website, what's our aim and what we are trying to build. Here is in our white paper, it is a traditional escrow mechanism on the blockchain. In various ecosystems, you can see that methodology is used, but it is not efficient because escrow is ruled by one or two trusted party, and we don't have transparency or any, we don't know their background or what they do or how they do and how professional they are and how they solve the problem. I am Dorahacks. I am founder and leading the project, and we have very notable and successful people on the team. Zyke is our lead smart contract developers. I am on that field for a while, and I can say he's one of the very best of the smart contract developers. To develop escrow mechanism was very hard, and Paula is our CTO, and he's very good, successful backend developer. His Excellency George G, he is the president of the project. He is a former ambassador, but he is a real ambassador. He's not a fake ambassador like some Tron ecosystem guy, just representing some country. He have very good connection in US and China and Europe. He is very respected ambassador. He is my friend from our real life, and he is a long-term supporter of me. So when I spoke about the project with him, he just accepted my offer, and he is representing and leading the projects in the legal side, regulation side, because we think we are trying to build something huge, and the ambassador will be the face when we have problems with the regulators or the local sellers on our system. When they will have problems, maybe we need to communicate with the regulators, governments, local authorities. So he is a good case. Kus is our lead project manager. He is very successful, and Selçuk is one of the Delphi guys, and he is also a blockchain trader, and especially in the backend and the developing side, there are some successful traders. It's really reduce your burden with the technical fields, and we have a good front-end developers and a cybersecurity engineer and a lead compliance lawyer. Here is our white paper, and here is our app preface. Basically, you can make search things from here: wallet, trader, goods or service. Goods and service right now not live because our platform is live, but there is no goods or service under some category provided. You can check here is not updated, but platform and database is working. So there is only one person we just added to database, and it is Selçuk. Here is the details of the Selçuk in our platform, and here is his wallet, and he also bonded his Twitter. So our platform also like a little bit Avax name services, you know, just when you use, you can see what people do. If you are familiar with the Avax ecosystem, you can see he's participating Avalanche projects, and he has some of the Avalanche projects. So we are actively using Avax ecosystem and part of it. And here is our app. Let's connect with the MetaMask. Okay, let's connect. It is the first time I'm connecting from that account. Let's make sign up. So let's. Yeah, now I am connected to our platform. It is demo at Dela XYZ, so you can try by your own. Project is right now working on a testnet, so if you are using that testnet, you can see. When you click store, it is not full product, but when you click on store, you can see there are things. You can see your inventory. Do you have any NFT symbolized goods or services, or you can mint and list the item. For example, let's give test 000, and you can pick lots of categories, but let's click photo and test on live. So let's click create item. It just say we need an image. Let's click that. It's I see create item, so MetaMask will ask confirmation. It might be right now a little bit slow or lagging. It is not because of that. Everything is live and it is actually on testnet. So now we are minting a real NFT on the Rinkebly testnet right now. We also tested it on Fuji. So it is NFT number 22. We minted. That photo is will be later on photo, but right now it is we use stock photo here, you know, just didn't put. So we still develop, but when we list, we will be seeing the actual NFT photo which we uploaded. It just say let's pick a price. Let's pick 12 Ethereum. It will ask confirmation. Let's confirm. You can see NFT 22 on our system. If the audience wondering, they can see right now the NFT. So we now listed it. If want, we can unlist. Let's click back to our inventory. In our inventory, if you click listed NFTs, you can see we listed that item and we can delist it. And there is no ongoing buy operation or ongoing sell operation. What is ongoing buy operation or ongoing sell operation? It is our unique escrow system. It is the first time you will be seeing. For example, there is a MetaMask image. Let's buy it. So it will ask confirmation. Let's confirm and buy it. There is no detail of that service, so we click and we have an intention to buy. So now we send offer to seller to buy it. If you pay higher gas, so that leading will be fine. Let's go back inventory. As you see at inventory, there is ongoing buy operation. When you click and confirm at MetaMask, you didn't buy it. It just say ongoing buy operation. Ongoing buy operation, there is two confirmation. Basically, what we did is when you buy an NFT, when you confirm it, you buy it. it is not reversible. It is the fundamentals of the transactions because of the blockchain and the Bitcoin. Just there is no reverse, and it is you cannot take it back. But in our escrow mechanism, we just bring a second layer confirmation. So I had intention to take a service from system, a freelancer. Okay, he will give me service, and I clicked on the MetaMask icon, and maybe he's delivering a service here. And now, when I intention to buy it, the funds have been transferred to escrow wallet. So now I don't have control over my wallet on the escrow. In the other hand, the seller don't have control on his NFT. When the service is done, I can click to confirm, or I can click cancel. If I can click the cancel, so then the escrow will have a decision to make. Which party is right? Should he continue and proceed and successfully, just finalize that NFT sale? If the seller is right, even I cancel, the escrow will have right to do. Or if I click confirm, and if the seller is confirmed, so then there will be a second layer of confirmation. It means a deal is successfully done. So with the second layer confirmation, we are giving a second chance for both parties to make the things done. Network is slow because I didn't pay the gas so much, so let's wait. As you see, the confirmation number is here 1. And other party, which is the seller, which is the other wallet who just listed that account, that NFT, and if they confirm, so then I will get the NFT, and the other party will be getting the service or the goods delivered. Basically, it is a e-commerce on the blockchain. We exclusively working on Avalanche platform, and there is at store. As last I wanted to show, there is a huge different categories: art, photos, vested tokens. We are also competing for the Avalanche pool, so we have intention to list and bond Avalanche vested tokens on the platform. The public sales, there are some vested tokens will have a monthly or daily unlock. So we are planning to list them as a vested tokens, how it happened at Phantom Network with Solidly, and how they listed it on PaintSwap. Also, you can sell your cars, game to earn bonds. We have intention to cooperation with web programming, language tutor, anything you think you can give and press that on the blockchain. We will increase amount of categories here, and people will be able to offer their goods and services from the system, and they will be able to sell successfully. So that wallet is a normal, usual wallet. You can test with your wallet. You can use it on testnet. I didn't enter from the admin interview admin preview, and I didn't want to show the admin. I just wanted to show you a real use case of how a user will be using. And what is our end goal? I know I am a little bit over my time, but let me say, our intention is building a subnet, how right now Pravada is building, and using a stable token as the fee, and keeping our native token for staking and the rewards and the revenue sharing. And we also want to enable a direct payment system for local stores. What we want is, our end goal is, if you are a tourist and if you are going to Beijing, France, Paris, or Antalya, or Madrid, Barcelona, wherever you want, we just want local sellers enabled to a payment gateway with blockchain, and they shouldn't bear any legal liability or any legal risk or risk of a scam. So we will be taking more responsibilities, and we just want to enable e-commerce on blockchain. exclusively at Avalanche ecosystem, and it is our very first and most likely the last hackathon we are on. I lastly want to take again the Dorahacks and the Avalanche ecosystem. Thanks for that organizing that hackathon. Thank you for listening me. And here is my presentation is done. If audience wants our website and the products are live, they can test by their own. We are open to feedbacks.
Cool. Frank, feel free to ask.
Hello.
Hello.
Rata, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So what is the valuation of your project right now, and any investor?
Well, I got some investment offers, but I rejected it. And there is a wait list right now. Some VCs and some angel investors are waiting in the line because, I wanted to see first what we can do. Just deliver the product first, later fundraise, and they are in the wait list. Till when they will wait till the hackathon we will join, and till we win the hackathon. I just wanted to show it in a hackathon and win a hackathon. It was our main motivation. And if we can get the support of Avalanche ecosystem, and I just wanted to decide and finalize financial validation with the ecosystem, we will be continue. But if you ask me my opinion with current economics, I just want to keep projects in lower validation. I just want to fundraise less than $1 million and want to keep validation around $2 or $3 million dollars. Because in the worst scenario, I just want to continue with my own fund. So, we are building over 1.5 years, and I just don't want to abandon it. And we have a scenario ready in background for any possibilities, but I just don't want to fundraise, just $10,000s. Want to keep it simple and want to keep it profitable for the investor and the retail. I just want our project became 100 times worth and valued for the Dorahacks hackathon participants and the audience. It is my goal. I was a trader and I suffered a lot from bad token metrics. I don't want the same things happen my very own project.
Okay, understand. And so this project going to launch a token, utility token, right?
Yes. We will be launching our token, and later after our token, we will launch an Ethereum virtual machine. Just Avalanche CNET. But and later on, after we gain and after we secure some participants, some users, so then we just want to swap to subnets, and when we swap to subnet, then we want to take fees and offer discounts for the stable tokens. So in our first intention, there will be no stable tokens because we will be using CNET, C network for Avalanche. But in the future, if we launch the subnet, so then we will be launching a stable and our native token.
Okay, so let's say this project built on Avalanche, and so if I'm an artist, so what kind of token you cost to upload my work? It's Avalanche or your token?
Well, we have a Dela token. Okay, what we can do, if you are artist and if you want to sell your NFT, you can sell your NFT on our platform. We will be offering lower deals and accept that. If you use Dela token, you will be paying lesser escrow fee, and if you stake it, you will be sharing revenue, and you can use it a payment option. It is the main advantage of using our token. if you want to pay higher escrow fee on our system, so you don't need to use, but to gain a significant discount, we will motivate people to use or hold our token.
Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you, Chris. I don't have any question for now.
Awesome. Yeah, want to show some love to Radha. Since he's in a kind of a difficult situation, but still participate into the project demo session. Really appreciate your support, and feel free to let us know if there's if you think there is something that Dorahacks could help.
Well, Chris, my apologies again. When we are live, our lead engineer, he just texts me. It is a Murphy rules. Actually, our demo and our background, that analytic background, was open, and we were providing it from a server. And he just said, in Germany, our network provider in Germany had a shortage, and it wasn't related by our database and our network. And we were trying to, just get the things ready and make the website live, but apparently it wasn't our fault. In 1.5 years, very first time, our service provider, where we have our servers, has failed, and it's exactly happened the same night, very same night when that hackathon happened. Murphy rules, nothing happens during all ordinary nights, and in the very important and critical night where your server should be up, there was a shortage around 40 minutes, and we couldn't understand the reason, because we are paying a huge fees for keeping as long as up as much as we can, but for database we had problem. And I want to thank to Covalent, exclusive to its CEO Ganesh. In blockchain sites, they are our partner and providing their data here. When we search for such, you see data here, and we also launch our app testing. So there was no problem for this, but for our website, for white paper, and it was fallen because of that Murphy rules. Murphy rules didn't know that presentation, but thank you for understanding, and my apologies from you and Edwin's again.
For sure. Yeah. Thanks again, Radha, and also Susan and Hank for the presentation, and especially thank for Frank who joined us today and ask many questions for our participants. Yeah, and I guess that will be it for today. We will have a few more project demo session about the Avalanche hackathon in the future. So if you haven't followed us on YouTube, please make sure to do that, so you won't miss out any of the events like today's. And I really hope that you're doing great in the future and kickstart the next best products and projects in the Avalanche ecosystems. Yeah, thanks for joining us today, and hope you guys have a great one. See you.
Thank you.
Yep. See you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.